Recording in progress. Yeah, so I wanted to work on tolerance today. Jules and I were just talking about the eclipse and how it's brought in such crazy energy. Yeah, and for me, the energy has just been like whoosh, 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 just trying to get here to there and just ups and downs. And you know, the one nice thing about this Kundalini yoga technology, hi Katie, is it can take this like up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and we can kind of start to just pull it apart. And so it's not as, the amplitude is not as severe, and we can kind of pull it off and find a bit of a steady place. And then while we're going through it, we also were able to have a broader scope, right? We can see the forest for the trees and see that while we're going through all of this, yes, we're going up and down. Yes, we're feeling emotional, maybe happy, maybe unhappy, maybe anger, maybe peace. But whatever it is, we can see the bigger picture. We can see the gifts being given. We can see the blessings in the suffering. And then we can come out of it more graceful and with greater vitality and much more wisdom. And so just going back to that. And I'm probably teaching myself tolerance because I have to share my house with my whole family and 6 other people. So just do what we can, So we'll get started. We're doing this little Kriyan tolerance, and then one of my favorite little 9-minute meditations. So sitting tall, starting to arrive into this Zoom class. Situated on the earth, connecting your root down. Starting to rise up out of the sit bones. Just connect with your root lock here. Take a deep breath in and pull up on that Mulaband, rectum, sex organ, navel, all come in. And then on the exhale, just release it. And then inhale, pull it in again. Try to hold it in as you feel the energy rising with the prana, with the breath, and the heart lifts. You can place your thumbs right on your heart center and tuck the chin slightly back, lock that chin, and allow the neck to really stretch, open up those channels, those smaller channels. Feel the breath move up, past the third eye and up through the crown. And one more deep breath in. And a full, complete exhale. And we'll tune in. Om. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Exhale. And arms up over the head. 60 degrees. Closing the eyes, thumbs out, fingers tucked in. And begin breath of fire here. Ego eradicator, breath of fire, pumping the belly. Inhaling, exhaling equally through the nose. Going. Going, deep breaths, equal inhale, equal exhale. And inhale deeply, bring the thumbs to touch over the head. Spread the fingers out. Fingers are wide and strong, like antenna. Hold the breath in, third eye gaze. And then slowly exhale, bring the arms down and sweep the field. Okay, so one thing about tolerance is learning to have patience with ourselves. And as we are all trying to increase the positivity and that positive self-talk for ourselves. When we do addiction meditation, start working on changing the way that we talk to ourselves, changing those negative thoughts we have to ourselves. So thumbs come in to the temples. And just like ego eradicator, the fingers are bent into the pads below the fingers. So sitting up straight and tall, opening the heart. As you breathe long and deep, you're going to bite on the back teeth, pressing down on those back molars, and chant sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Close your eyes. I'm trying.
Might pause. Chant sa, ta, na, ma. As you're chanting, bring one thing up, one thought about yourself, one belief about yourself that you just need to let go of, need to stop this cycle of thinking. Let it rise up like a bubble and just sit in front of you. And then as we're chanting sa, ta, na, ma, use a laser beam out the third eye to just shoot at this thought bubble and start to slowly destroy it. The vision in my mind is like the Death Star. And when all of the rebellion went in and shot that Death Star, that's your negative thought bubble. We use the power of Satanama to destroy it. This is a meditation to cure addictions. It's good for anything that you're trying to let go of, behaviors, habits. And inhale deeply. Hold the breath, hold the root lock in. Stretch the arms straight overhead, spread the fingers wide like antenna. Lift the heart, press the tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Gaze up at the brow point, hold, squeeze. And exhale and come into tabletop. We'll just do a little cat-cow. Start moving the energy up the spine. Tabletop, inhaling as we look up, flexing the spine, opening the neck. Exhaling, rounding the spine, tucking the chin, tucking the tailbone, squeezing every piece of air out. Inhaling, exhaling. Remembering that the breath is really the most fundamental part of our yoga. So I want you to really make your breath heard. Feel it, hear it. Let it be your teacher. Keep going. Moving that energy, waking it up the base of the spine and moving it up through the energy centers. Now inhale, look up, opening the throat, third eye gaze. And then exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the tailbone, chin to the chest, pushing out through the hands, out of the shoulders. And then inhale to neutral, and exhale, spread the knees wide. Come down into child's pose with the hands in prayer overhead. Take a second here, set your intention, say a prayer. Have a moment in this humble pose. And then coming up on the inhale, and coming into triangle pose, downward dog. Pedal your feet out, stretch yourself, elongate the spine by bringing the hips back and up. And then really root the palms of your hands into the earth, rooting the feet into the earth. And here, just raising up on the balls of your feet, inhaling up, exhaling, pressing the heels down. Inhaling up, exhaling, pressing the heels down. Inhale, sat. Exhale, nam. Inhale, sat. Exhale, nam. Inhale, sat. Exhale, nam. Inhale, sat. Exhale, nam. And then stay here. Deep breath in here. Exhale here. Inhale to plank. Exhale, place your knees down if you need to, or just lower into a low push-up. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back to down dog. Then continue with your Sarva Dande. Lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Continue at your own pace. We're only here for about a minute today. Just using our warrior kriya, strengthen our resolve, build trust in ourselves, open our heart. Modify how you need to, using the knees on the earth. That's where you're at today. All good. Every piece of this posture has an intention, so don't cheat yourself. Make sure that you're hitting each step. And reinforce each piece with your breath. Almost done, about 15 seconds. I'll finish your last one. And then place your knees on the earth. Come into rock pose, or you can come to easy pose. Just placing the hands on the shoulders, fingers in front and thumb behind. Just inhale as you twist left, exhale as you twist right. Energy moving from the lower triangle up now into the heart and up into the upper triangle, higher levels of consciousness. So allow these twists to really open up the channels, open up the side bodies, releasing the fear that we store in the kidneys and the stress that we produce in the adrenals. And inhale to center. Squeeze the shoulders with the fingers. And then relax. Okay, good job. So coming into easy pose. It is Kriya for tolerance. starts with a little bit of pranayama. So we're going to use bear grip. So the right palm facing down, right in front of your navel, right palm facing down. And then, let's see, the left hand's going to come up underneath, palm up, and you're going to grab the hands, the fingers, kind of create a bear lock, right? So it's like you can't even pull your arms apart if you try. It's going to go right in front of the navel and actually touch the navel. You're going to push the sides of the hands into the navel point. So navel in yoga is really right below the belly button. So that's your navel point. Okay, whew. Exhale completely and then hold the breath out. Just for about maybe 5, 6, 7 seconds if you can. And then inhale. And again, hold the breath in for about the same amount of time. Always putting pressure on your navel with that bear grip. Just on your own, you're exhaling all the way out. Then you're holding the breath out. And when you need to inhale, inhale completely, belly pressing against those hands, and hold the breath in now and continue. So in the teachings for Kundalini Yoga, it's taught that to really gain strength for tolerance and even humility, the navel center really needs to be developed. And it makes sense because this navel center is where we unlock the creative life force. And that creative life force, like we talked about, gives us a broader perspective, able to see things in a new light. And inhale and exhale. You can shake your arms out. Now, if you can sit on your heels again, come to sit on your heels. If you need to stay in easy pose, that's fine too. We're going to actually do just a few minutes of Sat Kriya. Sometimes you find Sat Kriya in the middle of these other more involved Kriyas, and it's just always a nice reminder, refresher of Sat Kriya. So bringing the palms together, raising them overhead, arms near your ears. You're going to inhale fully and exhale fully. Now, you're not going to worry about your breath as much. When we do Sat Kriya, you're really focused on the mantra. And so when we say Sat, you're actually pulling in with your navel, Sat, and then allowing the navel to relax on Nam. So just closing your eyes, and you just begin to chant Sat, pull the navel in, Nam, Sat, 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 Nam, sit, 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 nam. Inhale, stretch the arms up, straight and tall. Pull the root lock in and the navel in. Hold the breath in. And exhale, relax. The arms slowly come down alongside of you. And then come to sit on your butt. You're going to lean back. Hands behind you, fingers pointing down at the feet. Now, for 2 minutes, we're gonna be holding the legs up. If that's too much and that's too hard, just alternate one leg up, one leg down. If you can hold the legs up, I challenge you to try to do so for as long as you can. So inhaling and bringing the legs up about 6 degrees. And just hold, close your eyes, go inward. And now that you have the position, begin breath of fire, pumping the belly in and out equally. Do your best, keep up. At some point, you'll feel the resistance, you'll feel the mind. Try to give yourself a little breakthrough. Override. Keep going. About 1 minute left. You can do this. Use your mantra, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Thirty seconds. Now inhale, hold the legs up, hold the breath in. Exhale, release the legs down. Now wrap yourself or arms around yourself and just start to laugh. Just start to laugh. Big belly laugh. Big belly laugh. As you're laughing, kind of stretch the torso around. Let the laughter into the belly and laugh with the belly. Big hearted laugh. Oh, I wish we were all together right now in the same room, just laughing at ourselves, laughing at our ridiculousness, laughing at how uptight we can be. And inhale and come to sit like a yogi. Just give yourself a minute. Gotta love Kundalini Yoga because you just never know what is in these kriyas. Okay, making fists with the hands. We'll be sitting in easy pose. You can, I'm not sure, it doesn't say whether you have to have the thumbs tucked in or not, so maybe this is just regular fists. So we're gonna inhale, and again, it's that inhale, hold, exhale. So inhale, holding the breath, you're gonna punch. And then exhale. And then inhale, punch. And keep going. Close your eyes. Exhale. Inhale. On your own. Get into it now. Kind of taking ourselves through a range of emotions like we talked about earlier, the real highs and the real lows. But the difference is we are in charge here. And with this breathing, really filling our breath, and that inhale really filling the belly, and really engaging that diaphragm. When we do that, we create a link between the subconscious mind and the emotional body. Keep going. Less than a minute. "30 seconds. And finish your last round. And on your exhale, just relax your hands into your lap. And just sit quietly for a minute. Allowing the breath to come in and out naturally as it wants to. Starting to really feel all the circuitry in your brain all lit up at this point. As the pituitary and the pineal gland really wake up. Okay, this next one, hands on the ankles. So you're going to be sort of combining two different things here. So spinal flex, so inhale, chest comes forward, exhale, back, round the back, and then inhale, shoulders up, exhale, shoulders down. So it's spinal flex, shoulder shrug. Spinal flex, shoulder shrug. Really working on the brain here. Now, even if you mess up and your body's doing something that you're not telling it to, just stay with the breath. Keep the breath strong and steady, and then catch the body up to it. Let the breath be the teacher. Let the breath be the guide. And last round. And then just sit quietly for a minute. And then come to the balls of your feet, and we'll do some frogs. We've got a lot of energy that we've created. Started moving up. Let's get it up into the higher levels. So on the balls of your feet, heels together, fingertips on the earth in front of you. Remembering, inhaling as you come up and straighten the legs. Exhaling as you come down, and make sure that you look up. Don't cheat yourself on the down part. So inhaling, Sat Nam. And one more. And then on your down, if you can come to a low squat crow pose. So spreading the knees wide, feet on the earth, and you can use your elbows to kind of push the knees away, coming into prayer. If this is too hard, just come into a standing squat as low as you can and bring your hands to heart center. And right here, just hold this breath of fire. Pumping the belly in and out. Really use the navel, pump that belly in and out equally, forcing inhale, equally forced exhale. And inhale. Exhale, if you're in crow pose, go ahead and roll yourself up to standing. And from here, we'll just do a little yogi march. So hands in Gyan Mudra. Arms come up as the knee comes up overhead. Use your breath. Gaze at the floor at one single point. Use your mantra, use your breath, and let the navel sort of be the focus here. The navel is what's driving the movement. So your external gaze is at the spot on the floor in front of you, but your internal gaze is on that third chakra. Keep going. So when we have this Kundalini energy sort of really moving within us, it can act as a subtle intuition. And that subtle intuition, it really helps give us attention and awareness to the relationships that we have, internal and external. So the internal relationship, how we relate to ourselves. And then the external, how does this self relate with the world around us, with other people, with the environment. So you have this dual vision as we focus on the floor, and we also internally focus on our third chakra energy center. Keep going, one more minute. If you want to break into a jog, now's the time, or continue marching. Keep breathing. Keep going, you're almost there. Just see it through, all the way to the end. And for these last few seconds, really try to get those knees up. Using the third chakra, pull those knees up. Only 10 seconds left. And slow it down, come to standing, feet about hip width apart, arms up overhead. Now palms face each other and open up into a V. You guys can't see me at all. And just right here, bend the knees slightly, inhale left, exhale right. massaging the kidneys, massaging the adrenals. Creating that upper triangle, moving that life force energy up, opening up our intuition, solidifying our connection. And inhale to the center. Bring your feet closer together. Palms face the front. Now gazing at a balance point, just coming up on the toes, reaching up high, and then exhaling down. Inhale, reach high up on the toes, and down. Now, for balance, the best advice I can give is to focus on that navel point. If the navel is strong and in balance, then that means that everything is as it should be. The past is in the past. The future is in the future. Light, dark, front, back, left, right, male, female, north, south, east, west. We live in a world of polarity. But let your navel be the fulcrum where everything is in balance and where you find presence and neutrality. And as long as that is strong, you will be able to go through life with ease. And inhale up, exhale down, and then relax and come and lay on your backs just for a minute. Whew. Give yourself a little rest. And when you're ready, just start to bring the breath back in and out with more awareness. And come back to easy pose, either rock and roll all the way up or turn to your side. Help yourself up that way. I love these 9-minute meditations. Mostly because they're usually in 3 parts, and that kind of helps me to get through these things. So this one that kind of goes along with this tolerance theme, being patient, it'll be challenging, but I know that you guys can do it. Basically, you are going to just hold your arms like this. So arms out, parallel with the ground, and then make 90-degree angles. And now the palms will start facing down. And you're going to close your eyes, and you're just breathing long, slow, and deep the entire time. Now, with your eyes closed, instead of gazing up at the third eye, I want you to gaze down at the tip of your chin. So very different sort of pressure on the optical muscles. A different type of stimulation for that pineal gland. Long, deep breathing, just holding here. When Yogi Bhajan taught this particular meditation, he was teaching it in the context of a theme of fantasy and anger, false stories, and how they totally destroy the human body. And so tolerance, human tolerance, is the greatest human asset. Being able to tolerate other people, situations, things that we can't control. Do your best, keep your arms up. Now, as we inhale, pull the shoulder blades back behind you, lifting the heart, sort of just recalibrating the body here. Arms are still at 90-degree angles. Now, rotate the palms so that you're trying to turn them so that they're up toward the ceiling. So it's not possible for them to fully turn towards the ceiling unless you have amazingly flexible range of motion wrists. But it's just as if they were going to turn up towards the ceiling. Just do the best you can. Different pressure on the arms, different pressure on the armpits. Lots of stretch in the wrists. It's getting difficult and the resistance is real. But this kriya, so kriya is a word, and it comes from the same root word as karma. And kriya, really, it means action. And it refers to, we do a specific action to elicit a specific result. And you can see why, coming from the same root word as karma, we do these kriyas to break our karmic cycles. In our case, we use the body, we use the musculature of the body to truly change us, change our way of thinking, changing our behavior. Stay with it. If you have shoulder problems and your arms must come down because of injury, stay with the breath and continue to stretch the wrists. So keeping that rotation of the wrists is what's important. Now you are 2/3 of the way done here. Inhale again, pull on the shoulder blades, really open the heart. Now you're going to rotate the wrist in the other direction. So now the palms are facing the walls or the sides of the room on either side of you. So palms facing out. Arms are still up. Can you be tolerant of this suffering, this perceived suffering? Can you find tolerance and find the strength to be steady? To continue to move forward, progress, evolve. Long, deep breathing. Use the breath to distract the mind. Follow your breath in and follow your breath out. Start to take the focus off of the shoulders, off of the arms, and instead just pay attention to your breath. Let it be your teacher. Creating spiritual stamina here. We're going to face the challenges of tomorrow. If we're going to be tolerant, we have to use that potential, and we must live in the present moment and accept what that moment brings. If we become angry, resentful, or dive into a fantasy, we lose synchrony with the moment. We cannot make an appropriate response. And this yoga set recalibrates our responsiveness to what is as it is. Hold on, you're almost there. See it through to the end. About 30 seconds. Last few long, deep breaths. And relax. Slowly, 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 slowly. Bring your arms down. Rest your left hand in your lap and your right hand on top. Thumb tips touch. Eyes closed. And just be. And bring your palms together, thumbs at your heart. Deep inhale, complete exhale. We'll just seal the class with one long sat nam. Sa. Nam. Sat nam. Give yourself a massage. Thank you guys.
Andy, how do we send the,
So,
if you want to donate, how do we send the, what's the link for your PayPal? Or
www.mindfulhit.com, and there's a button,
okay, perfect.
I think, on the front page. If you scroll down, it's on the front page. Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you, Win.
Yeah. Thank you guys. I'm not positive about class next week. It just depends. We have a pretty nice house, and I think there's good Wi-Fi, so I think I'll be able to do it. So I'll keep you guys posted. Yeah. And good luck to Brisa this week. Woo! Go Brisa!
Love you.
Love you guys so much. Have a really great week. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate all of you.
We appreciate you so much.
Bye.